These songs, there's two of them, pertain to rape. I mean, let's not just call it sexual assault. Let's call it what it is. It's the four-letter word, rape. The first song was written back in about 1989, maybe 1990. It was copyrighted in 1990. And unfortunately, it's still going on. All the victims in this song. It's still going on now. And I'd like to dedicate this to all the rape survivors out there. And this is called She Asked For It. She asked for it. She wasn't bound and she was all alone. She asked for it. Her jeans were too tight and she was walking home. She asked for it. She was 16 months old and she flashed a sensual smile. She asked for it. She was 93 and he followed her home from the supermarket, wanting a piece of her last mile. She asked for it. She was the hooker on the corner under the street light. She was your virgin daughter who got drunk at the frat party last night. And she asked for it. She asked for it. Why make a fuss? Why have a fit? She asked for it. The degradation, the pain, the agony and the shame, when no one believes her story. Let the rapist have his moment of glory, because she asked for it. The fan who wanted the autograph of the rock star. The teenage girl who told him he couldn't go too far. The housewife bringing in groceries from the car. They all asked to worth that scar. She asked for it. Yeah, she asked for it. Damn you, no, not one. Never wanted it or thought it was fun. We never asked for it. No, we asked for it. She asked for it. She asked for it. I want to apologize for the fuzz. My computer's 10 years old, which is sort of amoeba years. You know, way, way past dinosaur years. And it gets fuzzy when I record stuff. This next song was written more recently, within about the last 10 years. And it's about celebrities behaving badly. And a few have been exposed, but there's plenty of them, including the celebrity that I was formerly engaged to and broke up with in 1971. And El Capitan Beach, near Santa Barbara, September. Got in my face. Not pleasant. Do I relive it? It's called PTSD. And this is for all the other survivors of these particular types of criminals, because that's what they are, they're criminals. They are committed acts of violence against us personally. And this is called Honest To Badness. Honest to badness, that's who you are. violent madness. Mr. Superstar can do what he wants, because we all know when you're rich and famous, you don't reap what you sow. Honest badness, he can rape and maim a woman's sadness. The truth shall proclaim, but no one will believe her. He says she stalks me the night. No one will believe her. He calls her groupie and slut. He doesn't have to feel remorse or anything that resembles regret. Did he do it? Yes, of course. But the world forgives, it will forget. Honest badness, that's who you are. Violent madness. Mr. Superstar can do what he wants, because we all know when you're rich and famous, you don't reap what you sow. If you're a celebrity, it doesn't matter what you do to me. He can rape and maim and vilify my name. He will shift the blame, because fortune and fame covers a multitude of sin. Honest badness, that's who you are. Violent madness. Mr. Superstar can do what he wants, because we all know when you're rich and famous, you don't reap what you sow. Mr. Superstar, you and I, we know who you are. I do have a few words for other survivors of this heinous crime against our persons. Number one, and this is so important, it's not your fault. You didn't ask for it. The person who violated you, the person who hurt you, that's a crime. It is a crime of violence. And they used basically their sex as a weapon against you. And maybe in some cases, maybe they threatened you verbally. Maybe there was a knife or a gun involved. But you're not at fault. It's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. The fault belongs to him, the criminal. It's his fault, 100%. No more she asked for it crap. It was his fault. The other thing I would say is forgive him. Does it mean you're going to forget? Not necessarily. I have PTSD, and yet this incident happened decades ago. But I've learned to forgive the person, because forgiveness is, they may never have any remorse. They may never, they may do nothing but, add insult to injury by lying about you. But forgiving, holding hate, holding anger and bitterness, that only hurts you. It doesn't hurt them. Because they're not going to care. They're not going to care if you hate them. They're not going to care if you're angry. So it's best to forgive them and accept the fact that you were a victim of a crime of violence. That was not your fault. God bless. And I hope that this helps somebody who's gone through what I've gone through.